I'm Teresa Eyet, and I'm the Senior Director for the American Healthcare Association and the National Center for Assisted Living. I manage all of their conference programming and educational development. You need to make sure that your resume and your skill set is reflective of what the steps are to take an idea from this little tiny flame to the end result. So you need to be able to be a team player, you need to be able to be an independent thinker, you need to be able to manage multiple personalities, logistics, pieces. It's about juggling. It's really about juggling. I don't have a CMP. I actually have an IOM credential, which is from the Institute of Organizational Management. But the CMP folks are the ones that understand hotel contracts and all of those kinds of things. What I do really is about the member experience. It's about making sure that if somebody paid to come to my event, they're getting value and they're getting something that they can take back and immediately implement into their daily operations. So in 2010, we had that big Snowpocalypse blizzard thing where it was 2 back-to-back blizzards. And we had a meeting in Baltimore at one of the Inner Harbor hotels. And the snow stopped long enough for people to fly in, and then it started snowing again. And we ended up snowed in. The hotel was running out of food. People were getting a little stir-crazy because you literally couldn't leave the hotel. We kind of made a game out of putting together these weird dinners, you know, because it's like the hotel's running out of food and they're like, okay, well, we can do pigs in a blanket and prime rib. You know what I mean? Like nothing made sense. And so we had these like really fun buffets, and we put out playing cards and encouraged like little mini poker tournaments and stuff because people literally couldn't leave the hotel. So that was fun because you kind of had to help people understand that we're snowed in here. It can be awful or it can be awesome. And you really have to set the tone for that. If you don't show that there's a problem, most of the time the people who are coming to your events don't know there's a problem. Or if they suspect a problem, they relax thinking they've got it, they're dealing with it. Part of my personal goals every year, and the goals that I'm evaluated on here, is I have to provide one new event every year at annual. So that's a challenge for me. It started with movies. So this past year I did the Glenn Campbell movie. I don't know if you know, but Glenn Campbell is in end-stage Alzheimer's. And his family documented his last tour. And it was very moving to see this public figure basically saying goodbye in a very public way. And that got a wow. This year I am hoping to do not a photo booth, but a booth where people can pop in and kind of share. You know, you remember those shows from MTV like Real World where you'd go in the bathroom and there'd be a camera and you'd talk to the camera? Right. Kind of something like that, where I encourage people to pop in and give like a 1-minute, here's why I do what I do. Because I'd like to get a compilation of the folks out in the field who have been doing this for a really long time and who do it because it's a passion for them. This is my Wonder Woman mug, and it was given to me by my husband and my children. And the reason they gave me the mug is they consider me their Wonder Woman. I keep all the balls in the air for our family. I keep our schedules going, our activities going. I make sure people are clothed and fed. And the back is kind of fun. It says, as lovely as Aphrodite, as wise as Athena, which I think is a nice compliment to be paid. This is my mug, and I drink from it every day. It reminds me of who I'm working for, really, and why I do what I do.